So what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Tyler. Let's talk Lucid Motors yet again. This has really been a bright spot for the markets, but besides that, we do have a huge catalyst starting tomorrow that is going to last a couple of days. We do need to go over. We might get, wait for it, the delivery day for the Lucid Airs. Fingers crossed it can happen. I wouldn't necessarily make a trade based off of that, but big money, smart money is really indicating we are going to get some level of announcement, and that's what I want to go over with you guys as a main portion of this video, as well as go over the technical analysis, what I really expect if this catalyst were to come out, obviously the delivery date, also go over my position with you guys and the option chain, because we are looking at a potential gamma squeeze, and also can't leave out the short interest as well, which is going up yet again today. So let's talk the technicals, and then let's get into this huge catalyst that is starting tomorrow. And obviously, like I said, Lucid has been a bright spot for the market, specifically my portfolio as well, going up 2.81% on the day, whereas the Nasdaq itself was down 0.52%. So Lucid Motors did phenomenally well. There is a lot of money piling into this, expecting good news to be coming out relatively soon. And like I said in the last video, the fact that we did drop from about $28 down to about $25 and found this bottom right here in between this consolidation level. Obviously, we fluctuated in between this, going up, almost hitting $30 one, two, three times, and then coming back down to about $22.50 until we did get the sell-off leading into obviously the share lockup period. The fact that we did level out about these highs, this consolidation level, like I said, at $25 is a great sign. The fact that we are going up 2.81% today, another great sign, with an increase in volume on the day, sitting at 44.5 million for volume compared to last trading day, which was Friday, 26.5 million for volume. So I do expect tomorrow to be another volume increase, to see more buys going back into the stock. Ultimately, I think we're going to inch our way back up to about $28 before we do get this catalyst being announced. I don't know if it's going to come tomorrow, if it's going to come in the next couple of weeks. That is really up in the air. Nobody does know that, but I know when it does come out, I'm about 90% certain we're going to see a big move to the upside. You're going to see a lot of traders in this, but you're also going to see a lot of people that have been, thinking about investing in Lucid, but the fact that they don't make any money, they don't deliver a vehicle yet, I think a lot of people have really put Lucid on the back burner as something they are going to watch once they prove themselves, start delivering a vehicle that people do like, see more reviews, so on and so forth. They will invest in the company. I think there's a lot of people that think like that. I've personally heard that in my personal life as well, and considering all the EV fraud that we have had, not with Lucid, but with other EV startup automakers, it makes a lot of sense, right? I think a lot of people, you and me, can probably resonate with that. So I do think you're going to see a big pop, probably to about $33 before we do get any kind of cool down, but we could go higher than that. We could go, in my personal opinion, as high as about $40 when this catalyst does come out, considering the option activity as well as the short interest. But we will get into that after we go over this catalyst, which is the Lucid event. This says Lucid event. What Lucid stock investors should know about this week's production preview. There's a major Lucid event taking place this week that shareholders of Lucid stock will want to be aware of. The event will see Lucid showing off its upcoming Air electric vehicle that includes a tour of its advanced manufacturing plant in Casa Grande. This will have members of the media as well as financial communities, policymakers, my bad for that, communities, policymakers, and more seeing production of the Lucid Air. The event from Lucid will last throughout the week and will even give some people the chance to drive its Air EV. This will be allowed through its ride and drive events. That follows up on Motor Trend's exclusive chance to drive the Lucid Air Dream Edition range, which saw it highly praising the EV. Lucid is quite pleased with its AMP1 factory where the Air is being made. It also points out the facility was built with the company's future in mind. That includes setting it up for production of its Project Gravity SUV, which should enter production in 2023. Investors in Lucid stock are excited for the Lucid event this week. As such, we're seeing heavy trading volume of the stock today. As of this writing, some 25 million shares have been traded. To put that into perspective, the company's daily average trading volume is around 21 million shares. Lucid stock is up 5.4% as of Monday morning and is up 166.9% since the start of the year. Phenomenal returns. I am now up a decent amount, but we are holding this for the long term, baby. We are looking to make trades on this as well. And if you guys want to be notified every time a trade is bought or sold in stock, options, and crypto, whether it is a day trade, a catalyst event, a long-term investment with stock, options, and crypto, check that out. We are killing it over there, and we keep it so inexpensive anybody is able to financially join. It's not a burden whatsoever, but that is up to you guys. Check it out, link down below in the description. But I do want to bring you guys to Lucid's Twitter right here. This did come out 6 hours ago. They said it's nearly here. Production preview week starts tomorrow. Who's excited, baby? I am so excited. I don't know why I'm this excited. Hopefully I can get me a Lucid Air pretty soon here. Hopefully they start ramping up capacity once this is announced. That would be another blowout catalyst if they did say they plan to, you know, deliver more vehicles than they have already shot for. That would be huge. Definitely not off the table. Something I'm not really expecting, but it would be cool if they did say that. Now, let's talk about the option chain activity, and then let's get into the short interest that is going up yet again. And from everything that I can tell throughout all these expiration dates, October 15th is the one that is getting by far the most activity. At the $25 strike, you're seeing 22,570 for open interest. That would control 2.25 million shares that market makers would have to buy. $26 strike, you're looking at almost 20,000 for open interest, about 2 million shares that market makers would have to buy. $27 strike, $28 strike is looking at almost 5,000 for open interest. $29 strike, 1,500. At $30 strike, you're seeing 15,000. So we're seeing a lot of activity from the options chain, and really the only other week that would have options activity on this same degree is the November 19th, since it's a monthly options expiration date, and you are not seeing anything close to what you were seeing on October 15th. That is another reason that it leads me to believe that, you know, big money is placing their bets on Lucid actually coming out with the delivery date in the next couple of weeks by October 15th, probably the week before that. Now, as you guys can see on the November 19th options expiration week, you're only seeing 1,800 for open interest at the $26 strike. At the 30, you're seeing not even 5,000. Take that back to right here, October 15th. 18,691 at the $26 strike, and at the $30 strike, like I said, 15,202. So a huge difference. So I think we are right here on the borderline of getting this announcement. Now let's go over the Ortex data. If you guys are unfamiliar, this is the best short interest estimated data that you can get. The information that is being provided to Ortex is coming from 85% of prime brokers. So odds are this information is very accurate. So the current estimated short interest percentage of free float is 10.55%. This has went up a lot since we did start covering Lucid on its rally when it did, you know, drop down to about $16 here on this channel. The short interest was about 6%. So we have seen about a 5% increase in short interest. Now the current shares that are sold short of 57.2 million. And this is not a very large percentage. It's starting to get up there. And the longer this does climb, it's obviously going to get higher, but still 10.55% is not too large. It can cause a little short squeeze, but what is interesting is the amount of shares that are sold short. 57.2 million relative to the volume that we see on any given day. That would be like all today's volume plus an additional, what is that, 13 million shares that would have to be covered tomorrow. So obviously that's a lot of shares that are sold short, as well as that the days to cover is 3.28 days. So once shorts do start to cover, the price of Lucid does start to continue to climb. All these shorts will not be able to instantly get out of their short position. So this could take some time, and you could really see a big short squeeze if this does play out. Now you are seeing the share utilization is 65.08%, 7 days ago at about 100%. So essentially the lower this number goes, that is the more shares that are available to be lent out. So there is ample ammo for short sellers to continue to short the stock, and they are probably doing that right now, but the buying is definitely far outweighing the short sellers of Lucid Motors. So it would not surprise me to continue to see the short interest climbing. Now, the last thing that we are going to talk about in this video is my position in Lucid Motors, and hopefully this don't take forever to load. Please bear with me. Okay, let's get to it. $26.15 market value of $7,845, up 2.83% today, $216. Total return of about $1,408, up almost 22%. My average cost of 300 shares is $21.46, 22.05% of my portfolio. I do not recommend anybody, nothing on the channel is a recommendation just to begin with. I don't think anybody should go this deep into anyone's stock, regardless of really your confidence or your conviction levels. Feel free to do what you guys got to do. Big risk, big risk, big reward. That is essentially the point here. I do think Lucid is going to have a phenomenal run, a phenomenal long-term stock. So that is my whole theory there. Definitely very risky, especially if you're doing this on any stock. Lucid, not as risky as some of the other EV stocks, but definitely still a certain level of risk that is involved. Now, I am looking to play this catalyst. Now, I don't know when it's going to come out. Like I said, by October 15th, that is where I would put my money, but the premiums are sky high. I want to let some theta decay go away. Once this is announced, I'm going to be jumping on it immediately. Literally immediately after this is announced, I will be making a trade on this. I will guarantee you on that. Whether it's the upside, like I do think, my 90% conviction level, or my 10% conviction level to the downside, we get a big gap down, I'll be playing it either way. So if you guys want to be notified when I make the trade, check out the buy and sell alerts. But I do have a Lucid $40 call for October 15th that I did sell 3 of these. So I essentially agreed to sell all 300 shares at $40 per share by October 15th. If Lucid is over $40 per share, I could get exercise on this before, but who would buy 100 shares of Lucid at $40 per share if you can buy it for $26.15? Odds are you won't get exercise on these contracts, but I did get $43 per each contract, so that's $129, currently worth $87. So I am up $42, or about 33% on this trade. And what else do I have? A Lucid 1750 put that I did sell, so I collected $137 for doing this. And essentially really the only downside of this is you have to put up $1,750, but if Lucid is under $1,750, I will get executed on, or assigned I should say, on this contract. And then if you factor in the $137 that I paid, my true break even on 100 shares would be $16.13. We only dropped down to that point for a second. $16.12 was our lowest level. So if that were to happen again, I would have to buy them for one penny lower than our bottom we've seen after the share lockup period. So I figured there is no way in hell we are going down to $16.12. So that is pretty much free money. That is a passive income strategy that we do like to implement with the buy and sell alerts. But like I said, I'm up $128, up almost 94% on this. It's only worth $9. I will just let this expire, take my $1,750 back, probably rinse and repeat on Lucid Motors yet again. So that is going to wrap up this video. I do apologize for the lengthiness of this video. I don't know, but I think it's pretty long. So shout out to you guys that stuck with me. Let me know if you guys did down below in the comment section. Let me know what you think, if you think Lucid's going to announce this catalyst in this next upcoming week, like a lot of traders and investors do think so. So that is going to be all for this video. Like I said, link down below in the description for the buy and sell alerts, as well as 2 links to directly support the channel, link for public as well as a link for Webull. That is by definition free money, free stocks. Definitely check it out. But I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night, and I will see you in the next video.